Relic Demon Hunter has quickly become the most popular deck in Hearthstone, and it also has the capability of reaching rank 1 legend. Meaty has been able to maintain his rank 1 status with not only Control Shaman, but with Relic Demon Hunter. And to be honest, Meaty is not the only one having massive success with this deck. Pheno has recently popularized a list that a lot of people have taken to great heights, to where McBanterface was able to take a version of this deck to rank 14 legend. And after messing with Relic Demon Hunter on my last stream, I happened to go 9-3 with the archetype. So it's not just a few people having success with this deck. Relic Demon Hunter can do some nutty things. Okay, so boom into boom, into boom, into boom, into make the biggest board you possibly can. I don't even know what turn this is. I think this is turn 8. Turn 7. Oh my god, go for it. Yes, good. Very good. Discount all the cards. Alright. You have money cards, but I don't hit power. Oh wait, I can do it. Yo!
Predictable.
Oh, predictable. Oh, this is the spells. Nice to meet you, by the way. Oh my god, this is really good. If Relic Vault was still 3 mana, I do not think that Relic Demon Hunter would be playable at all. And the reason why the mana difference is so important is because of how easily you can flex the relics in this deck now. With a 2 mana Relic Vault, it's really easy to have a 1-2-3 curve with this deck that's extremely consistent. And having a double Relic trigger ready to go by turn 5 when you want to play Relic of Dimensions is absolutely perfect because Relic Vault is going to be playable again on turn 5. And this is the reason why this deck can feel like it wins time and time again, because it is consistently cheating mana at ridiculous capabilities. People were originally making fun of Relic of Dimensions for being worse than Skull of Gul'dan, but with a 2 mana Relic Vault, Relic of Dimensions is absolutely disgusting now. Now let's dive into the win conditions, and we honestly just explained one of them in great detail. Relic of Dimensions. The Relic game plan is extremely crucial on being able to stack up your relics as quickly as possible. However, there aren't too many situations where you just want to throw away relics without a real purpose. Because in a situation to where you're just trying to pump up your relics, you are able to play Relic of Extinction even if your opponent doesn't have a minion on the field. So if you're really trying to juice up your Relic of Dimensions before turn 5, this is a great way of being able to do that if you don't have your Relic of Phantasms readily available. And honestly, the use of Relic of Phantasms is extremely noteworthy, because this is going to be an easy way that you can scam a lot of games. I've been talking a lot about how good Relic of Dimensions is, but Relic of Phantasms has to be the way that I've been winning most of my games. Because what are people going to do when you see 6/6s and 7/7s ready to hit the face? Relic of Phantasms can easily build itself up to 20 damage as early as turn 5. And this deck can consistently build a big board over and over and over and over again. And then suddenly a Sire Denathrius and an Alexstrasza are hitting you in the face. What are you supposed to do about that? And I believe this is why this deck is quickly becoming the most popular deck at all of the ranks. Not just in Legend. The second way that you can win this deck is just through sheer tempo. But similar to what I was describing with Relic of Phantasms, this deck has a very easy way of generating a large board very consistently. And if you pile on a Kurtrus Demon Render on top of any board that you generate, suddenly anything that you play is going to deal a lot of damage. Sometimes that is the main strategy of this deck. It's not just about building up the relics. It's about building up as much damage every single turn in order to pressure your opponent into making the most awkward plays possible. Because if they're barely surviving and then you slap down some huge minions, their options are already limited. And the third most consistent way to win with this deck is the combo potential. And man, can this deck do some disgusting things. Unfortunately, since the nerf hit Kael'thas pretty hard, there is no way that we can reasonably run this card in the deck. So I'm gonna have to sit here with an L because I said that Kael'thas would see play in this deck even after a nerf. Clearly, I was wrong, because this card just doesn't work anymore. It's just way too slow. But you still have potential for brand combos due to the fact that Relic of Dimensions cheating 3 mana is one of the easiest things to do in this deck. So if you end up hitting Zymox, Alexstrasza, or Sire Denathrius, Brand can take a dunk on anybody. Combining them with Bran in different matchups can literally solo games. And speaking of matchups, what are the good matchups for Relic Demon Hunter? According to HS Replay, our best matchups are Ramp Druid, Control Shaman, and Quest Priest. And if you look at these 3 decks, you'll notice that there's a theme. They are slow decks that cannot handle large boards coming down turn after turn. And our bad matchups are decks like Edwin Rogue, Curse Imp Warlock, Aggro Druid, and Naga Priest. Decks that can make a scary board faster than we can. On average, Relic Demon Hunter is going to do its massive pop-off as early as turn 5. There are times where you can get some impressive mana cheat by turn 4, but that's really not going to happen all too often. And against decks like these, their usual pop-off turn is as early as turn 3 or turn 4. So in order to beat these matchups, you need to try and mulligan for specific cards. Case in point, let's use the Aggro Druid matchup. Because some people are probably wondering why this seems to be so fair compared to the other aggro matchups. Aggro Druid has insane capabilities of generating a large board by turn 4 that is absolutely unkillable. Well, almost unkillable. Because Topple the Idol exists. This card is your saving grace in the Aggro Druid matchup. And it's not just good into the aggro matchups. Topple the Idol can be a great way to take out large boards against other Relic Demon Hunters as well as Control Shamans. And having a way to kill the Stealth Sinstone minions is the only hope to winning the Rogue game. So now that we know what our strengths and what our weaknesses are, let's take a look at the mulligan. The data is very similar from the last time that I looked at this deck, but according to HS Replay, the best cards to keep in mulligan are Sigil of Alacrity, Relic Vault, Relic of Phantasms, Relic of Extinction, Relic of Dimensions, as well as Venomous Scorpid. And as you can see, the difference between Relic of Dimensions and Venomous Scorpid is massive. And the stats of keeping Theatar in the mulligan just seem to be getting worse every single time I look at it. So I really wouldn't recommend keeping Theatar in the mulligan. But this is reinforcing my point earlier, where 2-mana Relic Vault is absolutely necessary for this deck to perform well. And when we take a look at the mulligan win rate, Relic Vault is still one of the highest performing cards in the deck. And in this instance, it looks like Artificer Zymox is performing better than any other card in the deck. But if we check the stats in the diamond ranks, Relic Vault continues to increase. So believe me when I tell you that if Relic Vault goes back to 3 mana, it will absolutely destroy Relic Demon Hunter entirely. So with this information in mind, just keep every card that says Relic on it. It literally is that simple. And the last question that I want to put to bed. Why aren't we running Prince Renathal anymore? The extra 10 health is not worth the inconsistency of adding 10 extra cards. And there's a reason I decided to wait until after the mulligan to explain why Renathal should not be played in Relic Demon Hunter anymore. This deck can only perform well if you hit the Relic cards at the perfect time. There was a time where Blyze was dominating the EU ladder with his take of Relic Demon Hunter with 40 cards. But if you want my honest opinion, I feel like this guy just gets lucky with every single Hearthstone deck that he ever plays. And back in the days where Rogue and Mage were killing you a turn faster, it did make sense that the extra 10 life could maybe give you another turn to potentially pop off your combo and win. But since Demon Hunter has more breathing room in this meta, the extra 10 health is really unnecessary. And it's not worth the risk of having 10 extra cards that don't do anything meaningful. As we saw earlier, the Relics were the highest win rate cards by far. So who cares what an additional 10 cards have to offer? We don't care about Prince Renathal at all. Overall, I think that Relic Demon Hunter is one of the most fun decks that Castle Nathria has to provide. And it's just super convenient that this deck is also very powerful. So for all the Demon Hunter mains that have been waiting patiently in the study for their time to strike for the perfect murder, ladder is yours for the taking. So go ahead and start playing some Demon Hunter. And don't forget, if you enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel in order to be notified about any other future updates. I have attached a few games with this deck from my last stream, so if you'd like to see any of these clips live, we stream at twitch.tv/ClarkHellScream. But if you're still having problems learning this deck, here's some gameplay footage in order to help you with some decision making. Because sometimes it's easier to learn a deck when you know what it's capable of. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. This is Hero Power. This isn't Hero Power Simulator. This is Hearthstone. We got rid of Gen and Baku for a reason. Let's not bring back those same problems. Yeah, exactly. The reason he lost was because of his brain. 100%. 100% confirmed. I'm 72 with my own Gamba Rogue. How many games do you need to call it a tier 1 deck? Wait, hold on a minute. 72%, but you're not telling me how many games you won with it. That's sus. That's sus, bro. I'm pushing the emergency button. Something's not adding up here. Honestly, if you have, I'd say at least 40 games with a deck, you can kind of see how good it is. But once you go from 50 to 100, you really get to see how good a deck is. So 50 to get an idea, 100 to actually see how good a deck is. But that's still a pretty good win rate, though. In all honesty, I'm not even gonna make a joke about that, man. Well done. Well done. That is good. Like you're playing Jackpot Rogue, right? Okay, I stopped keeping track of my wins today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of the score. Needless to say, the raid distracted me enough. Nani? What is this? Oh, this is random. That's what it is. This is random. It's gonna go ahead and try to remove a little bit. Hopefully this gets killed, but it's very unlikely. Damn. Well, I can do this, or maybe it's better to squirp it. What if you go 25-0, then you post it on Twitter, say the deck has a 100% win rate, and you bait them, and you bait everybody. And if anybody can't win with it, it's a skill issue. Automatically a skill issue. He's gonna just steal my Theatar. Don't do it. Don't you do it to me. Wait, what did he take? Oh, he took my Relic? You bastard. How dare you? How dare you take my Relic? Have you no shame? I don't really care if he ends up using that, in all honesty. Sinful Brand and Sigil Flame. I mean, Sigil Flame pretty much does the same thing, man. But I have to waste the coin to play it this turn. Not worth. Yeah, I wish you could see playing more decks now. Like, since the patch, it just doesn't seem like he's fitting in decks anymore. Like, you could probably still play him in Mage and in Druid and in Shaman. But people just don't play him. People running dumbass homes and 80% of the time, they guess right and fill their hand with shitty cards and ruins your stash. Bunny Hopper XL Thief Rogue at High Legend with Edwin and Murloc Holmes with like 64% win rate. Ooh. Since the patch has gone live, because I played that deck before patch and I didn't have that much luck with it. Okay, just one minion, that's not worth destroying. Anybody? See, now I can just kill it this way. Zymox's getting closer to value, but it'll get value with this. Yikes. Actually, it's not that bad. Yeah, this is fine.
Any questions?
I was debating on doing this. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Why? Why? Why did that need to happen? Why did that need to happen this turn? Hello? Why? Someone please explain it to me. If you use Nijox Hexen on a full board, does the stolen minion die or does the battle cry do nothing? The stolen minion dies. The stolen minion dies. People did that a lot during the Snowfall Guardian days. They would just fill their board up to 6, Nijox the Snowfall Guardian, and then it would die. Goodbye. It's gone. Goodbye, Wingcon. Alright, why do I draw Brand now? Worst timing, man. Worst timing, dude.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Sinful Brand? But at the same time, I also do just have the Brand available. This Illidan hero skin is so fucking cool. Dude, this is literally my second favorite skin. Only second to the Warlock and the Zoth portrait. Warlock and the Zoth portrait, mwah, best portrait in the game, 100%. Farming Ramp Druids was the easiest way into Legend. That's another thing, man. Like, a lot of people are still abusing the Ramp Druid matchups. But man, when this deck pops off, does it feel awful? Like, come on. Why do they always have the scales? Because now I'm going to get devoured. I'm going to get devoured and I'm not going to be able to stop it. But I have to do this now because then it makes this nutty. Alright, bad order so far. Would have preferred this to be last. Topple followed by Kurt. 0 mana Kurt is a good card to keep. Especially if I can stick a board of some kind. I think once you get to Legend, you can play whatever fun decks you want. That's pretty much the gist. I mean, rank is whatever you want out of it. If you want to hit rank 1 Legend, then yeah, there's a strict criteria of decks that you have to play unless you're just a god of the game. And you can play any deck perfectly. But, I mean, rank is a social construct, man. Fino is getting a Zymox emote soon. He said that he wants one, but it's got to be good. Yeah, it sounds pretty right. Yo. Idea. That's a lot of damage. And I can clear this. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, I forgot about the Noggling. That was 2 extra damage that I missed out on. Guys, that was 2 extra damage. I forgot about the 2 extra damage. That was so crucial.
Strike.
What the hell? Missed the rush.
Spectacular.
Why would you ever do this? Hello?
My hunt goes. I can see.
I'm so confused. Why would we ever do that? You can see to him. Nah, it's too late. It's too late. I think he did forget he didn't have 20 mana. Oh man, druids are really feeling it nowadays, man. That was like the worst play I've seen in a minute. I'm glad that you're staying safe, man. That's number one. I mean, Noblesville, pretty good part of Indiana to live in all honesty. Like if money was not an issue, where would you live? It could be any country. Yeah, it could literally be anywhere. Money's not an issue. Where would you live if you had an option? So I'll start. Oh yeah, he had Devour BGH. That's right. Devour is the big card. I'm not remembering. I live at home. Absolute base take, Blastoise. Northern Scandinavia? Doesn't that have like really good like ocean views? Mr. Streamer, I redeemed the rant about a channel reward. Oh, I did not notice that. Why is my waifu better than everybody else's? Who is my waifu? Ooh, that is a good question. Who would be my anime waifu? Hold on a minute. Oh god, this is an embarrassing question, but who would be my anime waifu? I mean, the animes that I watched the most were Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. So if anything, you know, I have so much shame to where I try not to think about this kind of stuff. To where honestly, I'm not even gonna bullshit you, dude. I do not have a waifu. I do not have an anime waifu that I treasure among all else. I never figured out that part of my life. I never figured out like how much of a degenerate I really wanted to be. To where if I wanted to have a fictional relationship with an anime character, I wouldn't know. I've never given it the thought. All right, my Valentine would be the basic one. Yeah, true. Cause big booba. But you wanna know what? There's really not too many female characters in Yu-Gi-Oh though. So that would just be the automatic go-to, unless you got a thing for Ishizu, I guess. You got a thing for the Egyptians. Hinata. I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to say that I have a Naruto waifu. That feels cringe. I just have to call it what it is. But why would you be ashamed? Because I've never thought of it. I've never given it any consideration. And I would feel shame because like I just don't watch it. I don't watch anime like that. I am honestly a very casual anime enjoyer. See, and then we have Rising saying Jiggly. See what you guys have brought upon us? Wait, oh my god. No way. Dude, no way. No way. Absolutely unheard of and illegal. I can't believe what I am witnessing. I can't believe I am witnessing this right now. need to do this in order to make this summon force. But dude, what the hell is this Dark Alley Pact high roll nonsense? Like, I actually can't even kill that unless... Oh, this is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. What is this deck, dude? What is this deck? What is this deck? What is this list? Oh my god. Okay, topple into Denathrius, easy peasy. Honestly, I could do this, just so that way if they're at the bottom of my deck, I can try to ignore it.
Pick me! Pick me!
Sheesh, man. Come on, Denathrius, be at the bottom. Be at the bottom. Close enough. Dude, I feel like I literally have to freaking coin so that way I don't get Battleground Battle Mastered. Why do I have such a sneaky suspicion that's gonna happen? Why do I feel like this guy definitely has a Battleground Battle Master in the deck? Meta Warper. Dude, this guy's actually got the Meta Warper deck. I immediately want to play this. Oh, for God's sake. Now he's gonna take my Zymox. Or even worse, he could take my Demon Render. Mutanus isn't the greatest, but it's still pretty good. Obviously Kurt. And he took the Kurt. God damn it.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
If he ends up playing the minions, it's not that big of a deal.
Demons. This is our chance. Fly go.
With me playing this next turn, I don't want to get more card draw. Yeah, dude, I'm starting to run out of options here. I mean, Finley would be good for him. I mean, would be bad for him, obviously, yeah. But I mean, there's no world where he ever picks the Finley, right? Like Finley's spell into what? Like the third card would still be better than Finley no matter what. Oh, I could steal my card back. How much are my relics at? They're really not that expensive. In fact, I literally haven't played any of my relics at all. Maybe this is just the time to play the Finley. Wait a minute, but if I Finley, then suddenly I have these agonies. That's actually a terrible idea. I mean, so I have to do this then. Literally, I have to do this the slowest way possible. Another Relic Vault. Yeah, this is not, this really did not pay off, like, at all. I don't even know what's in this guy's deck. How does he win? I guess that's how. I'm late to the discussion. I would live in Spain, and I would, and my waifu from the animes, I used to watch as a kid, from Winry Rockbell from, oh, Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, I'm actually not familiar with that anime. I was on Team Theatar. Hinata 4 out of 10. Hottest girls are in Brazil. Oh no. Now I'm just dying. I think I need to take a peek. You give him like this or something. Okay, so he's gonna freaking Tamsin combo me. Freaking Twisting Nether. What a Chad. Honestly, I don't really want to give him multi-strike. Oh my god, Baker? So you're telling me there's a chance? So you're telling me there's a chance? But yeah, now he's gonna start doing this. I can literally go Bread Baker into Finley. That probably has to be the play here, and then I have to start getting the relics. Oh my god. I just need all the healing. I need to hit Sire to Nathria. Oh yeah, I'm gonna overdraw a card now. Have it be an Agony. Please have it be an Agony.
My hand is full.
Fresh out of the oven.
Alright. Nice curses, by the way. Okay, come on. There we go. Fine. Dude, these were literally the bottom cards. These were literally the bottom cards. How unreal. Oh my god. He literally built this deck in order to be good against Demon Hunter. It all makes sense now. It literally all makes sense. I've only got one more Agony in my deck, so luckily I don't... Ah, forgot about this. Wait, he didn't Twisting me? I mean, he knows I have more. That's why. Oh my god, this is stressful. Okay, there's the Nathria, but is it too late? He's still got my Kurt. I'm surprised that he hasn't like found a way to potentially go for lethal with that yet. But I mean, there's a chance now with Sire Denathrius giving me a bit more life. What are the cards that I shuffled at the bottom? So I'll get the Finley and the Alex Straza as the first 3 cards of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bottom 7. So if this doubles, I can actually hit the Alex. I think I win.
Anybody?
Yeah? Do I win? Hell Barrage. I think this is lethal. Because then this does this, we do this, find the Alex. Wait. Wait, we're not, wait, he's not dead. Oh wait, we didn't, I didn't just miss this, did I? Maybe we didn't have lethal. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Well, I have to play this and counter spell. We know for a fact that the next draw is gonna be Alex though, right? Yeah, I think I should be Tannis, you're right. Drag below, okay, sure. I mean, maybe playing cards was wrong. Maybe playing cards was actually wrong. No, because I have to hit the Alex. We know for a fact it's an Alex next. He hasn't shuffled anything in my deck. Wait, no, Mortal Coil's gonna be the next draw.
Predictable.
Oh, man. He's still gonna end up twisting me here. Gigafin. Gigafin. Bottom 3 cards are Tamsin. I'm taking that shit back guaranteed.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Eye Beam. I guess we just take the Eye Beam and do this. Force him to play the Twisting, and we... Okay, Alex has to be the next card. There is no other way. Alex has to be the next card.
Pick me! Pick me!
We'll do this to try and stay out of range, because I don't think he can do like any kind of major combo. I think we win here. I think we win here now. I think we actually win here now. I think like Zekul would be the only way of really countering this, but you have to kill the board. You have to Twisting. We know it's in your hand. And there's no healing. Yeah, there's no healing. And it's just over. Next card is guaranteed Alex. Oh my god, dude, what a game. What a game of Hearthstone. That was we beat the guy that played the 10-10. He did the thing. The Dark Alley Pact on 4 into the Lady Darkvein on 5. He did the thing. And still lost. And still lost.